gravel. It's all over the place, and there's a bike built especially for riding on gravel. And you don't have to break the bank to gravel ride anymore, thanks to this brand, Ozark Trail, a Walmart brand, and this bike. This is the Ozark Trail 700C G.1 gravel bike, or as most people just call it, the Ozark Trail Gravel Bike. And it's packed with features for the money. I mean, some decent stuff. And overall, it's a very, very good build. I have a complete video review on this bike. I'll post that down in the description. That means I'm not going over all the features in this video, so be sure to watch that so you can find out what I'm talking about here. But let me just tell you, this, for the price, at the time I'm making this video, $248. That's just amazing for any good bike, but especially a gravel bike. One that's made to actually ride as a gravel bike. There's some surprisingly fancy items equipped here, at least for the money. Good stuff. Even quick release wheels, front and rear, disc brakes too. Front and rear, mechanical disc brakes. And that gets me to the reason I'm out here on this today. And by the way, I have already ridden 5 miles, and I just realized I left my water in the car. So I think this might be a short run. It's already almost 95 degrees outside, and I'm getting thirsty. 10 miles. That's a good thing. I'm trying to get myself conditioned here to gravel bike riding because I respect this bike so much. I mean, just look at this frame. Absolutely gorgeous. Well spec'd for what it is out of the box. Now, you know, it's not perfect. It does have a basic Tourney TZ back here and a freewheel. But when you're riding this miles and miles, or on the street miles and miles, which is actually where I came from before I turned on this road, for what it is, what it does out of the box, and given the price, I don't care. This is gonna work perfectly well. It is working perfectly well. It got me out on it. But here's my dilemma. Normally, I buy bikes like this, affordable budget bikes that are now becoming awesome bikes for the small budgets that they cost. Again, $248 for this bike, just crazy. But normally, I buy bikes like this, or I buy budget bikes and I upgrade them, but I don't really know what to do on a gravel bike. I'm not a gravel bike person, I'm a mountain bike kind of guy. So when it comes to gravel bikes, I'm a little confused with upgrades. For instance, do I upgrade from mechanical disc brakes to hydraulics? You know, it's normally one of my go-to upgrades on a mountain bike. But on a gravel bike, you have this, the whole drifter, shifter and brake thing combined. And now I have looked up and I did find that there are hydraulic upgrades for this. I would have to go 11 speed, which is fine because normally I would upgrade the drivetrain too. But I'm questioning, do I even need that? Because mechanical disc brakes, front and rear, on gravel, I'm capable of stopping and you're not gonna be heavily, aggressively braking like I would with hydraulic disc brakes, at least not on gravel. So do I even need that? And this is where I need your help. That's the overall gist of this video. What would you do? Comment below. Look at that. If you had this is your blank canvas waiting to be built out, what would you do? What would you put on this? Hydraulic disc brakes, new drifters to go with the new drivetrain. Would you pass the hydraulic disc brakes, go for different tires? What would you do? Change out this fork? I wouldn't imagine anyone would. But what would you do with this bike? Let me know. Comment with it. And I'm talking budget stuff here now, the best for the money, so don't whip out some $700 hydraulic brake setup and some $1,000 drivetrain. I'm talking realistic upgrades like I would do. Add a few $100, maybe $500 on this, turn it into a $750 total investment, and end up with a bike well beyond what it started as, even though starting out, this is pretty awesome. Again, if you don't know much about this bike, look it up. I'll put a link down in the description, both to my video review and to this bike. And let me just say, that's an affiliate link. If you use my affiliate links, I may earn a small commission. Doesn't cost you anything extra. A great way to support the channel. and get the products you were already going to buy without costing you anything extra. So start commenting. A new wheel set maybe to go with this nice quick release drivetrain. Would you change out just back here a new wheel set with a cassette, maybe a new derailleur? Would you leave this the same, or would that go too? And what about a new saddle, maybe a dropper post? Is that a thing for gravel biking? This doesn't have the port on the other side. Actually, you know, I think I could make something work here dropper wise. So what do you say? Gravel bike dropper, yay or nay? And would you keep this or would you get rid of it? It's really not out of the way, and it is kind of convenient, especially when you forget your water and you're having to take a break. So let me hear it. Comment below and I'll see if we can spec out a Kev Central viewer build of the Ozark Trail, what is it, 700C G.1. Everyone just calls this the Ozark Trail Gravel Bike. We'll stick with that. And you know you're making a name for yourself when everyone just knows Ozark Trail and Gravel Bike, that it's this bike. So comment below, let me see if we can get a build going on this. If you want to donate any components, I'm open to that, even if you have any of those high dollar ones we were talking about. Down here, maybe up there, for hydraulic brakes if that's even required. Comment below with your thoughts, your opinions. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great day. Again, links in the description.